And quickly, let's also take a look at Rajasthan. If you'll just pull up those graphics now, even as the state continues to deny any role in the meltdown, the chart speaks otherwise. It shows that Rajasthan massively exceeded its quota again from midnight till 10 in the morning. Is it only a coincidence then, Mr. Dhol, that all of this greed and overdrawing is taking place only in states either which are ruled by the Congress or they are ruled by friends of the Congress, which is why they know that they can take this liberty and get away with it?
Well, I'm not a politician, so I don't know the political aspects of this. All I know is that there is a very wrong impression being given to people. And I want to just correct that, because if you're calling technical experts on the panel, then you must have a clarity on the issue. Please understand, this quota is not a quota as such. This is a daily request goes out from each of the electricity boards to the road dispatch center saying their demand, the schedule for a day is X or Y or Z. For example, if you are very keen to understand, the patterns of consumption of electricity vary from season to season.
But sir,
there is a paddy season on right now.
We can't entirely discount the fact. I'm sorry, I'll just come back to that in a minute, but just want to add another aspect to that question, that it's not something that just the media is reporting. It is the Power Minister himself who said that a month ago, their sources within the Power Ministry are saying a month ago, a letter was written by Mr. Sushil Kumar Shinde himself to the PMO saying that this is something that is going to happen. There is massive overdraw by certain states and that could lead to a crisis. He himself has inserted that political angle. He even said yesterday that if states are going to be greedy for power, they are going to be penalized for it.
I congratulate the Power Minister for being a visionary to figure out the monsoon would be less and therefore there would be an extra pressure on the grid, but that's still not the reason for the grid to collapse. It's not. It's technically not possible. There is something more to it and we still don't know what it is.
So if you're saying that overdraw is not the reason, what could it possibly be? Could it be faulty?
No, it's not. It could be, as I explained to you, that there are the eastern region, the whole of India is in one grid except for South India. The reason why there was a blackout is the whole of the grid other than South India collapsed yesterday because there was a problem, I think, on the under frequency and the over frequency relays. These things are connected through these frequency relays and the frequency changed in the eastern region. Have a look at the graph. Just before the collapse, it was around 47 point something, whereas the northern grid was 50. Both the frequencies are supposed to be the same. So that's what has happened. Not that the states were overdrawing and all this that you're saying. There's something technical glitch which has happened.
Why has that happened? And was the technical glitch that could have been detected in time?
It can't be, I don't know. I'm not a power grid operator or system operator. Power grid has to answer that. They will answer that. They are investigating and we have to give them a little time. But the important thing is, the good news is that everybody is focusing on electricity and how to improve it, and I'm very happy about that.
But sir, that hasn't happened so far. It has happened only after we were faced with 2 days of a massive crisis. And as for the power grid itself, yesterday we had the MD on air speaking to the media saying and giving that very precise reason, saying that there has been an overdraw. So it's not a frequency discrepancy that he blamed. The power grid chairman himself blamed certain states, sir.
I am telling you, there is a public site in the National Load Dispatch Center where you have these graphs, all the TV channels have it. At the point of blackout, just look at the 2 frequencies of eastern region, northern region, you yourself will have the answer. Let Power Grid Chairman explain this away.
Alright, Mr. Dhol, stay on with us for a bit. I want to get in a word from my colleague in Delhi, Uday Pratap. Veerappa Moily has his task cut out, Uday, but does he have any plan whatsoever in place? Because he very conveniently said, I don't want to indulge in a blame game. Alright, don't do that. But what about the plan? What's the great plan he has in place to deal with this crisis? Because something worse could happen round the corner. South India could face similar crisis. That's what experts are saying.
Absolutely. So obviously Veerappa Moily, as got this power ministry on a very difficult day. Sushil Kumar Shinde as well faced flack for being, promoted to Home Minister on the very day that this power blackout happened. That's why the Congress party as such is focusing on the positive aspects. They're saying that look at it the positive way. Power was restored so quickly, whereas actually in other countries it takes, many days, not just multiple hours for power to be restored. So that's what they're focusing on. They're saying focus on the positive aspects. However, Veerappa Moily has not indulged in this blame game at all. Sushil Kumar Shinde and sources in the power ministry earlier may have said that it is because of Uttar Pradesh Pradesh and neighbouring states overdrawing. But Veerappa Moily has played it very safe. He is not at all blamed UP or Haryana or Rajasthan for that matter for this. We must understand that Haryana, Rajasthan, of course, Congress party states. So they will be to blame, and the Congress party will suffer at the end of the day as well. And UP is a key ally who's bailed out the government. So that's why Veerappa Moily doesn't want to get into the blame game. He's just saying, let's focus on the positives. Power was restored so early, and we're going to work on a system where this doesn't happen in the future again.
All right, Uday Pratap and Mr. Bhal, thank you both for joining us with your respective inputs.